Flow state is not just some productivity buzzword your boss throws around during Monday meetings. It is a real, brain-altering phenomenon that makes you feel like a genius ninja with a caffeine for, and here's the controversial truth. Flow state beats meditation, coffee, and even therapy combined. Yeah, I said it. When your brain hits flow, it stops acting like a distracted squirrel and starts performing like a Navy SEAL on a mission. You do not just focus, you transcend. And no, you do not need to be a monk or a millionaire biohacker to access it. You just need to understand what your brain is doing when it locks in. Ever been so deep into something that you forgot to eat, sleep, or doom scroll TikTok? That was not a glitch in the matrix, that was flow. It is that moment when time disappears, your inner critic shuts up, and everything just clicks. Athletes call it the zone, artists call it the muse, gamers call it Tuesday, but scientists call it flow state. And it is not just for elite performers. You can train your brain to enter flow like it is muscle memory. No incense, no chanting, just science. Let's talk brain juice. When you hit flow, your brain floods with dopamine, norepinephrine, endorphins, anandamide, and serotonin. Translation: you feel amazing, focus like a laser, and stop overthinking everything like a bad first date. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that worries, doubts, and replays that awkward thing you said in 9th grade, goes offline. This is called transient hypofrontality. Basically, your brain's inner Karen takes a nap. Your brainwaves also shift into alpha and theta states, those dreamy frequencies that make you feel like a creative wizard on autopilot. It is not magic, it is chemistry. But it feels like magic. Here's the truth bomb. Flow is not about grinding harder, it's about setting the stage. First, kill distractions. Your phone. Off your 47 Chrome tabs. Close them. Your cat. Politely ask them to stop walking on your keyboard. Next, set a clear goal. Flow hates ambiguity. You need a challenge that is just hard enough to stretch you, but not so hard it makes you cry into your keyboard. Immediate feedback helps too. Your brain loves knowing if it is winning. And your environment. Make it your dojo. Whether it is a silent room, a lo-fi playlist, or a cave in the woods, find what makes your brain purr. Flow is not just a productivity hack, it is a life upgrade. Athletes use it to break records. Coders use it to build billion-dollar apps. Writers use it to finish novels without crying. Flow accelerates learning, boosts problem solving, and makes you feel like a rock star even if you are just organizing spreadsheets. Studies show people who regularly experience flow report higher job satisfaction, better mental health, and a stronger sense of purpose. Basically, flow makes life feel less like a to-do list and more like a mission. Let's get real. Michael Jordan in Game 6? Flow. Serena Williams in a Grand Slam final? Flow. That one time you cleaned your entire apartment while listening to 2000s pop punk? Also flow. Flow is not just for the elite, it is for anyone who gets deeply immersed in what they love. Whether it is painting, coding, skateboarding, or organizing your sock drawer by color and emotional trauma. The point is, flow is universal. You just have to find your entry point. Flow is not a one-night stand. It is a lifestyle. You can train your brain to enter flow more often by building rituals around it. Start with a pre-flow routines. Stretch, breathe, stare dramatically into the distance. Whatever works. Use time blocks to protect your deep work. And when you get knocked out of flow because life happens, do not panic. Just reset. Flow is forgiving. It is like a boomerang made of brain waves. The more you practice, the faster you get back in. Flow is the antidote to modern distraction. In a world where your phone buzzes every 12 seconds and your brain is basically a browser with 37 tabs open, flow is your mental ad blocker. Helps you focus deeply, think clearly, and actually finish things. Imagine that, finishing things. Wild concept, right? Flow is not about doing more, it is about doing better. And once you taste it, you will never want to go back to multitasking misery again. Creativity is not just for artists. It's for anyone solving problems, building ideas, or trying to make sense of this weird little planet. Flow supercharges creativity by shutting down your inner critic and letting your brain connect dots in wild, unexpected ways. That is why some of your best ideas come in the shower or while zoning out during a boring Zoom call. Flow lets your brain play jazz. And the more you play, the better you get. So what happens when your brain experiences flow state? It becomes a high-performance machine, fueled by neurochemistry, driven by purpose, and free from the usual mental noise. You become faster, smarter, happier. And the best part? You can learn to do it on command. Flow is not reserved for the elite. It is for anyone willing to show up, tune in, and shut out the noise. So stop waiting for motivation to strike. Build your flow. Own your focus. And if you made it this far, you are already halfway there. This is Think. We do not just talk about science, we make it make sense. So if you want more brain hacks, productivity science, and weirdly useful facts, hit that subscribe button like it owes you rent. Smash the like. Drop your weirdest flow experience in the comments. And remember, your brain is not broken. It's just waiting to flow.